But first, to some breaking news. President Trump is calling on the FBI and the Justice Department to look into the relationships between Jeffrey Epstein and a number of prominent Democrats. The names on that list include Bill Clinton, Larry Summers, Reid Hoffman, and many others. The president made that announcement in a social media post. He went on to accuse Democrats of trying to use the Epstein investigation as a way to deflect criticism on the government shutdown. He also says this is simply a Russia scam. Let's bring in CBS News Chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes. Nancy, thank you for your time today. What does the president say is the reason for this investigation?
Well, Mugo, setting aside the fact that presidents typically try not to call on the FBI to investigate anyone because they're wary of the appearance of political interference, in this case, President Trump says that he is calling on the FBI to investigate these individuals, several Democrats whose names have come up in connection to Jeffrey Epstein and one financial institution, because he says Democrats are using the Epstein hoax to try and deflect from the disastrous shutdown. So now he wants his Attorney General, the Department of Justice, to investigate Jeffrey Epstein's involvement with Bill Clinton, Larry Summers, Reid Hoffman, and J.P. Morgan Chase. He says this is all another Russia scam, with arrows actually pointing not to him, but to the Democrats. President Trump apparently feeling the heat because his name has come up in connection to Jeffrey Epstein quite a bit in the recent emails that were released by the House Oversight Committee. And Mugo, we now have a reaction from J.P. Morgan Chase to the president's call for them to be investigated. Here is what a spokesperson is saying. The government had damning information about Epstein's crimes and failed to share it with us or other banks. We regret any association we had with the man, but did not help him commit his heinous acts. We ended our relationship with him years before his arrest on sex trafficking charges.
All right.